Ciao guys!
Hey.
So we're updating you on our last leg of our adventure. So last time we talked to you, we were stuck in Taranto, hanging out with Giovanni,
Yep.
who is the nicest guy in the world.
Yep. Met up with him after our last update. Checked out the museum
Of Taranto. It's really, really lovely.
It is nice.
A little small, but nice.
Yeah.
And it turns out that the owner of the museum, Angelo, it was his birthday, so we went out for dinner.
For drinks.
And drinks, which was nice. And then stayed out a little bit too late, and then finally caught the train to Napoli. Thank the Lord. We thought we were going to be stuck in Taranto forever.
Yeah.
So we get to Napoli, finally, after like a ridiculous train ride, because we have to take the ghetto trains, because no other train takes our bikes.
Yeah.
So like, the toilets are actually just open holes to the train tracks.
That's the thing.
Like at one point, I was sitting in the back with our bikes because a lot of people started getting on, and these guys were just like, these sketchy dudes were just like hopping the train. They were like, I was playing my ukulele, they're like, play some jazz songs. I was like, get away from me, sketchy guys.
Anyway, so we get to Napoli Central Station, and it's just the most overwhelming place I've ever been.
Oh my god. We were trying to like cross the street with our bikes, and I had my bike helmet on my bag, and it got hit by a cab driver.
Fireworks are just going off in the middle of the day.
People are like just being so like aggressive. We didn't have Wi-Fi anywhere. Like we asked for Wi-Fi and nobody knows.
No.
So it was, and we don't have like anybody's number. We didn't have any way to get a hold of any of Nico's friends.
So we did find an internet point, and Nico was waiting for us online, so that was really
super
awesome.
lovely.
Yeah.
We finally got to Aversa and met all of Nico's friends who were super hilarious.
Yeah, had a generally hilarious time.
Even though they kept calling Colleen two people because she's really tall.
Yeah, that wasn't great. Italians don't like tall people, is a thing.
They kept saying
Just
that.
generally mock you.
Yeah, they kept like measuring her legs with like.
Yeah, I think my nickname was Big Legs or something. So that's the loose translation.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
So that whole hanging in Napoli was awesome. All of Nico's friends are awesome. Thank you so much for being so hospitable.
Yeah, you were great.
So the most ridiculous story that we're going to center in on for this whole time in Napoli was going to this place called Ercolano.
Yeah.
So it's similar to, what's the name of it?
It's similar to Pompeii, but it was better preserved because instead of lava, there were gases that came off the volcano.
So like whole loaves of bread were like preserved, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But when we first got there, it was really hot, and we haven't even like been to a beach yet at all. And we're like, all we want to do is go swimming. Like it's so hot out.
Yeah.
So we get misinformed somehow that Ercolano has a beach. So we're like walking around the town. We get to go totally out of the tourist area. We're like walking around the town, being like, dove spiaggia, dove spiaggia, and everyone's like, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. We're like wandering in the ghetto of Ercolano.
Well, most of Ercolano is a ghetto. But we first try to get to the beach, and this German couple tells us it's actually a sewer.
Yeah, we were like, oh, look, the sea. They're like, no, this is a sewer. And
That's
we're like,
straight up a sewer.
Okay.
So people start pointing us in various directions, and then we run into these guys who are also heading to the beach. And so we follow them, and they lead us under train tracks, around the port.
Like we have to go through like this like grimy. We have to walk through this grimy port water.
Yeah.
To get to this beach.
more sewer water.
Yeah, and Colleen's like Okay, I just like take my shoes off and go for it. Because whatever. These guys are doing it. Colleen's like, I can't do it, I can't do it. Like one of the guys went back.
That's not what happened at all.
And held on to Colleen's sandals and her hand to walk her over this water. So she didn't want to touch it. Finally, we get to the beach. And it's like literally just a bunch of sand with garbage in it.
Like construction debris, plastic, glass, needles. There's a guy fishing with no pants, like just no pants. There was a couple
just getting it on,
going at it, right?
In the port water.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been so sad.
Yeah, we finally get to the beach. We're so hot, and then these guys set up and they're like, "What's wrong?" And we're like, "Peace. we are definitely not going here to swim.
No.
So then we finally went back to the ruins and wandered around, and it was okay. We didn't actually get to swim.
No. We have yet to get to a beach. But yeah, we're in Rome now, so still no prospects for beach. But we do have the Colosseum!
Woo!
It's generally pretty crazy right now, but it's beautiful. It's weird to see ruins in the middle of the city. You literally walk out of the metro station and the Colosseum is right there.
Oh yeah, because we have to take the metro because Colleen has gotten
Another
the third
flat.
flat in a row in 2 weeks.
So probably don't trust watchmakers to fix your bike. Lesson number 37 on this trip.
Okay.
So hopefully the next time we update you, we'll have working bikes again.
Okay. Bye guys.
Ciao.